Alrighty, let's let a few people get in here, and then we will get things going. I gotta pull up the chat. Hopefully I can look at it every now and then while I'm driving in iRacing. It's not easy to do, I would think. I've never streamed iRacing before, so we'll see how it goes. So, good luck to me, I guess. Oh, that's why it's not working. I gotta go to live chat. There we go. Okay. Do that for now. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of start getting into it. We'll let some people trickle in as we get things started. So let's go to the iRacing UI capture. So as you can see, we have a whole bunch of cars. And I'm trying to look at the chat and all these things and too many things at once. Unfortunately, well, and fortunately, good for me, unfortunate for you, unfortunately, if that makes sense. Want to make sure I have my phone. But the screen that I'm using for iRacing is a really wide monitor, so I got to make sure that we have the whole display shown. So I kind of have it half and half, the face cam on the bottom and the you know, the game capture on the top. So let's go to Go Racing. We'll do probably a hosted race. Let's see. Try and find something. And then I'll take a look at the chat. Here's Vegas. This looks kind of fun. Let's do this. See what the schedule is, make sure it's not boring. So it started a while ago. Oh, it's just practice. Let's not do practice. We're going to try and do a race. There's Xfinity. We want to do the Next Gen Cup car because that's my favorite car to drive. Take a look at the chat while I'm trying to figure something out. Yeah, I gotta find something. I'm not sure exactly where we're going to race or anything yet. Let's see if we can find something over here maybe, I don't know. I don't have all the content, so it's hard to find something I can participate in. I gotta see what's available. Let's see. Let's see what we can find. Own content eligible. Match all tags. There we go. Getting closer. I want to find something that is the cup cars. I don't see anything yet though. We have Daytona, but that's closed. Started at 6:45, so that's not going to happen. Current series, we don't really have anything either. Well, that's unfortunate. I was expecting to have something to do on here. I just don't see anything for the cup cars, which is odd. I might have to create a race. You know what? We may have to do that. I have just enough on my account right now that I can do that. So let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to create a race and hope some people join. I haven't done it very often, so I don't know that people will join. I don't want to drive the Xfinity car right now. I want to drive the cup car, and I'm not seeing that happening. Let's see. Alright, so let's do create a race. We'll do a new race. What to call it? And let's do everything else first, because I don't know what to call this thing. I don't know if we have anybody on yet. Hey, Beast Rover, how are you? How you doing? Pop out the chat here. And do this. And hope that this doesn't kill the stream. It did not. How about that? So now I can do this to minimize the streaming. Okay, so we're creating a race on iRacing. It's kind of odd. I'm doing pretty good. I'm having a good day. Thank you for asking. Yeah, we'll start it now. Time limit, let's do You're an open. We'll do practice just so people have time to get in. We'll do 2 hours probably. We'll do like, maybe a half hour, and then we'll do 25 minutes of practice, and then we'll do an hour and a half of racing. I'm thinking 2 laps of this. 3. We'll do 3 laps, and then the race, maybe it'll be timed. What do you guys think? Maybe timed, maybe not. I'm not sure. We could do, well, we gotta find a track first, but I'm thinking, and I don't really care about all of these settings for the most part. We won't disable damage, don't need series branding. We'll allow everything just so we get people to join. That's kind of important for iRacing. Generate. I was a 500. It was fantastic. I totally forgot to bring that up. It was fantastic. Great race. I enjoyed it. The first time I went, Kurt Busch was suspended, so it was nice to see him actually compete in the race and complete. I mean, he was 3 laps down, but he was on track for all 200 laps, so there was 200 laps worth of Kurt Busch being on the track. That was really nice. We got to do next gen. There we go. The track. What track do you guys want to do? Let's see. I'm thinking Daytona and Talladega are always popular. Bristol's always popular as well. The coverage was good. That's good. Yeah, I've lost trust in Fox, although it was good with Kenseth. I loved having Kenseth on. He was fantastic. So, Bristol. Alright, let's try Bristol. I think we're going to do single pit roads because it's just easier to keep track of stuff. We'll do that. Keep things clean. I like doing the Mustang pace car. I don't know why, it's just a pet peeve or something. I don't know. Just kind of like that. Lucky dog rule, automatic full course cautions, because I don't want to manage that while I'm driving. That's not going to end well. AI opponents, we don't want any. Leave marbles on the track. That's all good. Let's do late afternoon. And we'll do like 4x, 4 times the speed for that. Yeah, Bowyer's not bad. He's not bad, and I think Kenseth brought out the best in Bowyer too, because he was serious enough. Yeah. I've loved Bowyer and Kenseth. I hope that they do that for the rest of the year, or they won't, because Danica's in the booth the next 2 weeks, I've heard. But I don't know, man. It was a fantastic broadcast. So let's see, Bristol 2022 next gen. Add night. Alright, there we go. Just say race clean, have fun, and this is live on YT. And maybe people will be more interested in joining, maybe they won't, I have no idea. Yeah, Danica will be okay. She won't be the best, but she'll be okay. She was terrible at the F1 race, but she's never driven an F1 car. She's never really been part of an F1 event in any way until last year. So, makes sense. Let's just do that for some fun. Alright, checkout. There we go. That all should be good. So there we go. And boom. So, let's see, where's my event? I'm sure that there's something ready now, right? For the next gen? No. Nothing yet for my event. Let's see. Why is it not showing my event? That's not cool. Why is my event not showing? That's not good. I wanted it to show. Why is it unavailable? That's fun. I may have just I've never really hosted an event before, so I probably just totally screwed something up, but I have no idea what I did wrong. Um, hmm. Well, I would like to drive the Cup cars somewhere. They don't have AI racing for the next gen. Yeah, this whole thing is a sim rig, so here, let's pull it off. I can't see the stream, but this is my wheel. I think you can see it. If I put it in front of my face, I know you can see it. So yeah, the whole thing, I got the wheel and pedals, it's fun. That's why I'm doing iRacing on stream, because I won't embarrass myself anymore. Oh, I guess we're probably going to have to reboot the wheel now, right? Did I pull it off? I don't know. It's probably going to like do its whole rotation thing. It's weird. So yeah, this is the F1 wheel that I'm using. I went for some good stuff, so Fanatec and all that. I don't know why I cannot find the next gen car. I think we'll just do some practice. Whoops. Let's start with some practice. Maybe we'll find something. Yeah, I get that. I was poor for a very long time, so I totally get that. That's good. Let's just register for that. We'll do some practice for now. Actually, hold on. Let's make sure that there's nothing that I'm missing. F1 Spa. What's this? The Mercedes. That would be fun. I don't have either of those though. IR18. Maybe let's do some IndyCar. That could be fun. If we want to try some IndyCar. I got the Ferrari livery, maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? I just want to find the Cup car and drive it with some people. Usually this is not an issue either. It's weird. There's usually some sort of event going on at some track, but there's nothing right now. It's weird. There's literally nothing. So I'm trying to find something. This is the perils of iRacing. You're dependent on other people being on at the same time. When is the start to the league? It's, what was it? I think I said like March 16 or something, March 14. I don't remember. It's sometime in the middle of this month, so it's less than 2 weeks away, I think. I've kind of stalled out on making cars, but I can easily hop back into that. Tonight we're gonna do iRacing, but we'll definitely do some more of that later. Yeah, that works. The device dies. Got another one you can watch it on. Fantastic. I want to drive the Cup car, and I can't find anything that has it other than that practice. Maybe we'll just do the practice. Hey, there's me. There's me. Look at that. I can register for my event. I guess it just wasn't showing for a minute. That's cool. I don't know why it wasn't showing. Cool. So let's see. Make sure. Cool, we've already got somebody in, so that's good. And I'm sure we'll have more. So I'm going to put my keyboard over here. And yeah, we're going to get this thing going. So let's make sure this is all working. I know it looks kind of small right now. Actually, I can fix that now. Let's do this. Pull up the chat. So, yep. Oh my goodness, we have several people already in here. This is awesome. This is awesome. And I'm the worst rated driver in here, and I'm the host. I think that's kind of funny. So we'll see how this goes. Yes, it actually is possible to do iRacing with a controller. It's very difficult though. When I first got iRacing, I was on a controller, and I could hardly control the car. So you can try it. iRacing is expensive on its own, so I would recommend going with like the whatever it is, $10 for 1 month or something, before I start to do any of that stuff, or before I get a, I don't even know what I'm saying. I would be careful of going to a long subscription that's really expensive until you know that you can control the car on a controller, because that was my mistake. It's much better on a wheel and pedals, I can tell you that, which is kind of, it makes sense, but some people like me tried to deny that. Yeah, you could spare $10, absolutely, but you have to have a PC as well. You have to have a PC. I don't know if you have one or not, but if you do, and it works for iRacing, you got to make sure that it, yeah, and if it, you have to make sure that your PC can handle it. Like, my PC is pretty beefy, so I can run, like, streaming and a whole bunch of other crap with it. Yeah, so you got to make sure your graphics card is good. That's the biggest thing with iRacing, is that your graphics card's got to be good, and you got to have some RAM. So anyway, let's see. Is anybody on track right now? Yes, somebody is on track. Cool. My 45. This is my my session. Oops. Fix the display. I tried it so that it would fit on you guys' screen better, and I just totally messed it up. So now I gotta fix this. Put this over here. Fix all of that, and there we go. Look at that. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's try some Bristol driving. I'm gonna pull up the chat. Okay, now I can see. Yeah, that's good that you have the RAM and the graphics card. That's really important for this. I always hate getting off of pit road. I always screw it up. It's always terrible. I'm probably going to wreck a few times. I've never streamed and done iRacing at the same time, and I'm still not that good anyways. There's someone. Alright, let's get this thing going. Oh, in the wall already. First corner on a time lap, I'm in the wall. I'm going to embarrass myself, I have a feeling. Just slowly bring this thing up to speed. Oh, I don't have it on the, I'm sorry. I don't have the, thing going right now. There we go, that's better. Let's get back on iRacing and get the chat up here. Okay, now that I'm not crashing, kind of. Yeah, I was just gonna say, now you guys should be able to see it. I totally forgot to, switch it. Now you guys can see it. Alright, here we go. Now let's try and get something rolling here. Get something going. Whoa, loose. Got someone else wrecking up there too. This is great. So, let's see. I think I probably have an interesting driving style too. I don't really lean into the throttle. I just kind of jab it and then I jab it a whole bunch and then get going. I don't drive like I think a lot of people do. Like sometimes I do it the normal way, but a lot of times I just kind of hit the throttle and get off of it until I'm finally clear to just full throttle. See there, I kind of just held it. This is a better corner. Scrape the wall a little bit, but I'll be okay. Slow car up ahead. Just try not to hit anybody. Oop, in the wall. There we go. Now we're starting to get some times better. I'm still 3/10 off of the next car. Oh, okay. Upside down almost. Whoa. Ooh. Alright, let's reset and get a new car, because part of it's that I'm loose because I think I killed the right rear. So let's see how that looks. That was a interesting incident. So here's me, not driving well. Just got loose, hit the wall, flipped, got hit again. That was great. That's funny. So, yeah, that's the first attempt at driving well. I'm gonna go to the garage. I'm gonna increase. Oh shoot, it's a fixed setup. Oh, here. I could have sworn that I set it up as not being you know, a fixed setup, but I guess I didn't. Huh. Oh well. That's probably part of the problem, is that I don't have a setup. Oh, my internet died on the stream, or on the game. That's the problem. Okay, just a moment. Gotta join back into the sim. Sometimes my thing does that where it just disconnects and I gotta try again. So hopefully it doesn't do that in the race, because then I go like 5 laps down, well, probably 6 or 7 at Bristol while I reload the thing. So we'll see. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but I appreciate that. Glad you like the car. Yeah, I just did the Vettel Red Bull colors from 2013-2014 era, and slapped a Kurt Busch 45 on it, and there you go. So we got the Red Bull stuff. Wow, this thing's loading quick. It's been getting better lately with the sim loading. So yeah, it will go eventually. We just got to get it to work at some point. There we go. Alright, now you guys can see that again. I'm back in. So we got about 15 minutes of practice left, so I gotta get my act together or I'm gonna be getting destroyed. So let's try that. Open up the chat. Okay, so let's try that again. Make sure everything's good. Is that somebody? Yeah, somebody just drove by. I didn't even see him. Try not to wipe out. There we go. And the other thing, Beast Rover, I remember you were saying you wanted to try iRacing. Not all the tracks are free either. So you have to pay for certain tracks and cars. Like Bristol and the next gen are both not free. So the whole thing's pretty expensive. It's like just the content that I have plus iRacing is like $500 in total. So you would have to experiment with some stuff, and then you would have to go and get some cars and tracks. Oh, that's not good. Try yacht. Nope. Ooh, big impact. Yeah, I'm glad to hear my lap time right now, crew chief. That's really helpful. The good thing about being the host is I can't get kicked for going back. Oh, I guess I can go black flag. How do I get rid of my own black flag? Because I want to do that. Hey, I'm not in last anymore because somebody else joined. So here, let's get out of here because the car is destroyed. There we go. Make sure everything's still working. Oh, okay, I want to make sure everybody's still here. Alright, so there's me, driving slowly on the apron after having crashed the car again. So let's request a new car, make sure it's good to go. Up the chat again. Yeah, absolutely try it. I mean, that's a good way to go about it, is just to give it a shot and see how it goes. But yeah, I mean, it's expensive. Sim racing, as much as it's cheaper than real racing, it's still expensive. That's for sure. And I'm lucky to be able to have this. Alright, try not to wipe out here. I did not know he was coming up behind me. The top is so much better here on iRacing. Like, I know that it's about even in real life, but it seems like it's a lot better up top. And you just carry so much more speed. Like, I mean, if you don't get up in the wall like that, then you'll be okay. And I'm about to hit the wall. Oh no, I didn't. How about that? I don't put enough wheel input into it half the time either. There's a lot of times that I don't put hardly any. Yeah, Heat 5 is definitely a little bit more in the price range, absolutely. But this is definitely as good as it gets for simulation. It's really realistic. I mean, I got like force feedback and everything all going. I think that the Heat games do have that, but this is like legit real life almost. Oh, that's in the wall. Okay. I'm gonna see how far I can push this thing and qualifying. I don't think it's going to be very much. I haven't been using a lot of brakes, so I'm also looking at the chat, so I'm not going to do too well. This is going better. Oh, get across the line. There we go. Ooh, big wreck. Shake the entire sim racing rig. Hey, I set a new lap record for myself. Haha, that's funny. So, there we go. Let's make sure that we got no fast repairs remaining. I thought I had fast repairs set up on this thing. That's too bad. Oops. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go and get back in the car, because as you can see, I killed it. It's destroyed. And request a new car, practice, pull up the chat. Make sure everything's working. I don't think it's working. Oh goodness, I hope that the internet works for me here. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't think it's working anymore. No, it's gotta be working, right? Yeah, it's working. Nope, it's not. Gotta reboot the sim again. Let's see, what was that question? Does iRacing have Northwood? It has both of them, actually. Yep. Let's try... That is connected to that, okay. Join back in. I'm not going to win this race because it's going to put me so many laps down. And I think I totally screwed this thing up, too. I totally messed up the session. How do I edit this thing? I can't edit it. It's going to be a short race, I think. 3 race laps. Oh no. Oops. I just realized it's a 3-lap race. Can I change that? I gotta withdraw and change the length of the race. I think I set it for... Yeah, I did set it for 3 laps. I don't know why I didn't remember that. I don't know if I can change it now that the whole thing is started or not, but I'm gonna hope I can, because otherwise I'm not participating in my own race. Why are we loading the sim? I don't want to be. Yeah, I've definitely tried North Wilkesboro and stuff. I've done those. Alright, quit the sim. No, don't want that. Let's see. Help me edit this thing, please. I cannot edit my session, so I'm not going to be able to do more than 3 laps of racing on this thing, and I paid for 2 hours. Oops. Oh well. What else do we got here? Because that was a waste of time. I had no idea that I did that. Oh, here we go. This one will work. Got Daytona. Let's register for that and do that. And I know you guys can't see right now. I'm just kind of setting things up. I totally messed that up. I totally messed it up. Oh my goodness. Yet when you have 2 hours of a session and you do like a half hour of practice and qualifying in total, and then you do a 3-lap race at Bristol, that's kind of a waste of time. So they can have fun. I totally messed that up. Everybody else can have fun doing 3 laps. So my bad, everybody. Now we'll actually get into something. We got probably about 20 minutes until the qualifying starts, but then we can have some fun. I'm starting to recognize some names on here too, where I can actually compete against them. So we'll see. Let's check on this thing. Good, it's working. That's awesome. So yeah, oh, I gotta check the chat. Totally forgot about that while I was doing all that nonsense. Yeah, exactly. The Bristol Food City 1.5. There you go. That was... Yeah, it was not going to be a very long race. 1.5 miles, 1 lap around Vegas, where we're going this weekend in real life. But yeah, iRacing publicly does have North Wilkesboro and Chicago as well. They have them both, and I did get both of those as part of my massive purchase for a lot of tracks and a few cars. I really don't have a whole lot of cars on iRacing. It's mostly tracks. It really is mostly tracks. Are we almost loaded here? There we go. 30 minutes of practice, and I think... Yeah. Okay, so we have 17 minutes left on this for this race. Make sure we got the sim open. Let's get the chat open. Alright. Yeah, be back in 5 minutes. Sounds good. Oh, that didn't work. There's somebody parked over there. See how this goes. Oh, I have the wrong setup, don't I? I have the Bristol setup. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. That is not going to work. Okay. Let's see if we can get the right setup going. That'll help quite a bit. We want Daytona. Oh no, I want to do my setups. Do that one. Boom. There's that. And practice. And then we can open up the chat. Cool. Alright. Cool. There we go. Oh shoot. I was not paying attention. I was looking at the chat. Good thing that was a ghostable car, because I would have been destroyed. But I'm not now, so how about that? Terrible at getting off pit road, especially at Daytona, because you go flat out around the real track and you can barely go like half throttle on the apron. It's so weird. Okay, how close is everybody? I just want to make sure that I'm doing this properly, getting in the draft and all that crap, because otherwise I'm screwed. I like to get practice in the draft, obviously. And yes, there are 5 gears in the next gen on iRacing. I just can't get up to 5th without the draft. Can't get that kind of speed going. Let's see if we can let some of these guys catch up. Alright, now those guys are catching up. I just want to get in the draft, so I gotta try and catch up, or let people catch up to me. Go up top so that we're running a longer lap. I don't want to lift too much, because then I'll totally lose positioning on all these guys, and they'll just fly right past me and won't be able to keep up. But I certainly do want to probably just drag the brake a little bit. Make sure everything's working. There they go. Alright, so they're catching up. About 4 seconds back. Three and a half. 3.4. Alright, now they'll catch up pretty quick. I gotta get going. Otherwise, I will get absolutely destroyed. And they will just fly right past. Let's make sure everything's working. Cool, 2 seconds. Eyes are feeling uncomfortable. If there's something in it or something. Whatever. Okay, so they got a 1.5 seconds to close in on me. And then I'll be all set to go. They'll catch up pretty quick, and then we'll be in the draft, and it'll be fun. Well, hopefully fun. It might be a disaster. And 6. There they go. Now I gotta get in the draft. Otherwise, they're going to rocket right past me even more. And that'll be bad. Because I don't want that. I want to actually be in the draft. So let's see. Starting to get closer again. Gotta really hug the bottom of the track. Cool, I'm catching up. This will work. I just want to get in the draft, get a tow, and try and make some side drafts and stuff. That works. They keep from fighting each other. I also don't want to wreck anybody, but I want to do some pushing. They're checking up like crazy. And I also picked a horrible time to check the chat. That was a bad idea. Push you. Oh no, they are so going to wreck me. This is not going to end well. Oh no. Let's see what we can do on the outside. Get a little bit of a tow from these cars. Or from that car up at the top, get back in line. So this is why I like practice, because I can just kind of mess around. I mean, that's the point of practice, is to mess around and experiment. So I really like doing this on iRacing, because especially being fairly new, only been around for like a month on a wheel and pedals, it's really nice to have some sort of example of what I'm supposed to be doing. Or, not an example, but you know what I mean, like, figure out what I'm supposed to be doing before I do it. Holy crap, we're going fast. Whoa. Okay, I guess we were going to overtake the green car in 99. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Oh goodness gracious. Oh goodness gracious. I'm not sure why he was coming down on me so much. That was a good call, I have to say. Yeah, I know my car is toast. You know, let's just reset. Alright, let's get out of the car, take a look at that wreck, because that was interesting. Hopefully it doesn't kill the internet here. Yeah, I'm not sure what he was thinking coming down like that. Oh no, I came up, didn't I? I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, we all kind of came together. I was trying to avoid the 73, because he was going all over the place on the apron, and I was trying to get in between, and he kind of came down and didn't save it, and then the 9 car just decided to plow right through. That was quite the decision, gotta say. So let's pull up the chat again. I have to do that every time I get back in the car. Let's try this. Okay, let's see. How is this gonna go? A couple cars that are a little ways back. Okay, we got somebody that's about a second behind me on the apron. That's helpful to know. Oh no, he's not on the apron, never mind. That's too bad. I was gonna draft with him. So there's 3 cars on track, or 4 cars on track, and we're all really far apart, except for this guy who's... I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm really not sure. We'll see how that goes. Here, I'm actually going to let these guys go with me. I'm going to keep up with them, and I'm going to draft with these guys, because I think that's a good choice. There we go. Alright, we're in the draft, kind of. Got 2 cars. Cool. Alright, well this is working great so far. I got 1 car with me, which is enough to do some experimenting. But not so much like the last time with 3 that we just wrecked each other. And then the 9, oh this is the 9, he came up and just KO'd me the last time. Not sure what he was thinking. But whatever. Push you down the backstretch, hit a bubble of air. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, looks like we're catching up to another car, so we'll try and do some drafting in a moment with him. This'll be interesting. We'll see if we fly by or what. I'm probably gonna pick him up if we don't fly by. If we do fly by. Yeah, see, he's going to hopefully just get in line with us. I'm going to push you because I would like to have 3 cars in the draft instead of 2. No, bad idea. Don't twitch around all over the place. Let's hold a steady line, let's put it that way. Let's hold a steady line. Get a draft going here, that should help us out a little bit. Cool, this is working. We got about 5 minutes left in practice, that's good. Then we can get on to qualifying, where I'm actually pretty good at qualifying on plate tracks. Like, I don't know that I've ever qualified outside the top 3 in plate racing. I'm pretty decent with it. And my 2 wins on iRacing are also on restricted plate tracks. Most races I do are as well, but I gotta keep up with these guys. There we go, catching up very quickly. I'm going inside. Don't chop me! Okay. I love when you just get chopped. I love that. It's fun. I mean, I kind of stuck it in there, but at the same time, we're in practice. I'm not sure why you're trying to get right in front of somebody. So, oh well. push here. If I don't wreck him, that would be nice. There's a good little bit of speed. Lock on in the corner. Hopefully I don't wreck him. That was a good corner. I don't think I've ever pushed somebody that successfully before in the middle of the corner. That was pretty successful, I have to say. That went really well. Let's see if we can do it down the front stretch. Hold the line, please. That will be really beneficial to all of us who are trying not to wreck. Let's see. Let's just see what happens here. On the back stretch. We are going pretty quick. Not quite as fast as I'd like to be. Part of it's that I have it set up and a lot of people don't. And so my car is just quicker on its own. I mean, I'm kind of getting held up here. It'd probably be a faster tandem if there was two cars and I was in front instead of two cars with me in back. That's just my opinion though. I don't know a whole lot about racing cars, like how it works, but all I do know is that we are not going as fast as I'd like to be. Although I am in first. I am winning practice. Maybe we can sweep the weekend. That's unlikely, but we can try it. We can try it. How many cars are in this? 8 cars. Okay. Try not to wreck you while I push. Actually, this is going okay. $188 as we enter turn 3. I'm hitting the apron, which is not helping me. Okay, you're hitting. Good idea. That way we can go nice and slow. I love how I'm immediately slowing down that much just by not being in the draft. It's crazy. Okay, I'm actually going to catch some guys here, I think. Unless, are they in a draft? Yeah, they're in a draft. I thought they were coming off pit road. That's too bad. So they're way ahead and I'm not catching them. Oh well. Alright, let's get down to the apron and slam on the brakes. And reset the car so that we can go with these guys. See, I'm very smart sometimes. Except why is he wiping out on pit road? I used to do that a lot, but still. So at least get with somebody. No, no worries. No need to apologize. Whoa, quick cars driving past me. So, well, I think while you were gone... Oh, it's not. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Thank you. I have had the screen off the entire time. Let's get on the grass for a moment. Make sure we're not hitting anybody. And try that again. Hopefully it's visible now. And now I gotta get the chat up. I am trying to manage too many things right now. Let's see. So if we pull this up, you can see the screen. That's good. And then we also want the chat. There we go. Okay, now we can do some stuff. We can actually drive this thing in a moment. Good. Glad to hear it's visible. It's kind of important. I was doing a little bit of driving around and I think we had a bit of an incident, and or as Charles Leclerc will say, no need to stop chatting. I can always just close it. I can always close it. It's just fun. I don't really care how well I do. I just care that I don't wreck other people, which I kind of did wreck somebody else, but it wasn't because I was distracted. It was just because I wasn't sure how to go about 3 cars wrecking each other, and 3 cars continue to wreck each other. So let's see. All right, hopefully this works. It's been, I mean, we've been going for quite a while on the stream now, and haven't really gotten anywhere. So hopefully things go well, and we can actually make something happen. Catching up to the 9 car, which is good. So no, he's pitting, that's why. Carrier flag, okay. Session's over. We're gonna go and qualify. There we go. Okay, moving on to qualifications. This will be interesting. This is the one part I really have to focus, believe it or not, is like they say in real qualifying for plate tracks, you just have to go through the gears and be successful at it. Make sure I don't get caught speeding. Cool, I didn't. I don't like speeding on pit road because I get penalized. It's not fun. I will pull up the chat again in a moment. I just want to get off pit road. Because every time that I switch sessions or something, every time I click the mouse, the chat closes because it's opening this on top. So I'm actually pretty decent at qualifying. Let's see. Try not to crash the car. Try and get the chat open. There we go. Okay, I've done it. We have not started the race, that is correct. The race will probably be in about 5 minutes, we'll start. I just gotta get through qualifying. We were doing practice. Yeah, there's a whole session set up for iRacing. There's like a whole bunch of race weekend and all that. That was not good, I hit the apron. So yeah, I don't look at this chat except for on the straightaways or when I get a break in the action. I can look at the chat in the corner, but it isn't the greatest idea. No, I was about to start the race earlier, and then I realized it was 3 laps. I think you saw that though. No, I hadn't started the race yet. I've done practice now at Daytona, and now we're doing qualifying. We'll see how this goes. Pull up the standings. Just a moment, there we go. The other good thing about having the F1 wheel is that, I mean, it still is a video game, so I like to be able to have buttons to control the UI and all that. This is actually going really well. This is a decent lap. Very decent lap. Where am I? Where am I? P1. There we go, a little bit less than a couple hundredths. That was okay for a lap. So we got at least 5 cars behind us. See how I do on this lap. Maybe I can improve, I don't know. And so basically you get 2 laps in most races, most sessions. And I'm all by myself. Everybody up, see, I just got beat by Joe Gibson. That's pretty funny actually, Joe Gibson. I assume that that's the real name, but Joe Gibson. Joe Gibbs. That's funny. Thumbs up. Sweet. Alright, let's see how this goes. 178 off the corner. I'm trying to just keep as much speed as possible, obviously, without going too low. Alright, was that better? No, it wasn't. It was about a half tenth off. That's too bad. How many people are in the lobby? We've got 9 times in so far for qualifying. It'll probably get more. So we got at least 9. There's nothing relative right now because I'm all alone on the racetrack. So let's see. So we got about 2 minutes left. Let's see the entries. So these are all the people that are entering. The results will come in more in a moment. As you can see, not everybody has qualified yet. And not everybody has practiced either. So we'll see. Let's pull up the chat again. So yeah, we got a few people in the lobby. We got about a minute left in qualifying, so that's good. Hopefully my computer doesn't disconnect because that wrecks the entire field. I don't like doing that, but I would also like to participate, so I got to try it. And this is the first time I've streamed it too, so we'll see how that goes. Seems to be going much better now. So I don't know if it was because my PC is the host PC on the last one or what, but it's going better now. About 45 seconds we'll get the race going. I think it's really fun on iRacing too, because you drive during the cautions and all that. It's just the only thing you don't do is drive out from the garage. That's literally the only thing. Because, I mean, everything else is literally done. So I'm in 3rd right now. That's good. That's a good starting spot. I don't always like starting first either, because then I feel like I have to defend the spot. I kind of like having somebody to guide me through the lines and kind of give me a way to go. It's easier when you don't have everybody behind you. If there's even just one car, you can kind of draft off somebody, and that's really helpful. So usually the biggest issue for me is pace lapse if it crashes on me, the internet. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure how it'll go, but I'm hoping it goes well. So 2 minutes until the race technically starts. It might start sooner though. Let's get in, make sure everything's working. So there we go. This is the grid. This is how things will look. Let's make sure we got the whole chat going. That's good. So yeah, this is iRacing at Daytona, and it's only been a really long time since we started, but we're finally about to start the race. And sorry for everybody that's been excited to get to the race, which is pretty much everybody, including myself. Never done a stream before, so it's a little, at least not on in case you couldn't tell, I'm extremely tired. I'm extremely tired. So yeah, I've never done an iRacing stream before, so it's kind of going to have some bumps for the first couple. Oh, here we go. Alright, so we are going a lot sooner than I thought. And I thought we would go sooner than 2 minutes, but this is quicker than I thought. Alright. Any last words, everybody, before I probably wreck? That's the most likely scenario here, is that I do end up KOing my car. We'll see how this goes. Oh yeah, you were wondering how many cars are in this. So we've got, oh my, we've got at least 10 cars on track right now, or that qualified. If we go to relative, okay, so we've got a whole bunch. There's 19 cars in the race, so there's quite a few, relatively speaking, especially because we're looking at the relatives. So now I gotta focus. The start's the most important. We'll see how it goes. I don't anticipate this will go well. Usually it doesn't, especially at the front of the field. There's usually a wreck, but if I can stay out of it, then we should be pretty set to go, maybe win. How many laps? 27 laps, so it'll be interesting. Starts are kind of odd too. There's not really a restart zone. You just go when the green flag is waved like that. Oh, goodness gracious. Get a better start, please. Get a better start, please. Or not. Not allowed to go 3 wide until backstretch anyway in this lobby. Alright, we're clear up top, which is really good, because I don't want to be side by side too much. How is this going to go? Whoa, loose, loose, loose. Very loose. Okay, you're turning him. I should probably pay attention to what I'm doing instead of my gear shifting, but that's also important. Alright, up to P2. Take a look at the chat as I'm entering turn 3. That's always a great idea. Oh well. I'm just going to try and steer clear of everybody for a little while. I don't want to move up off the bottom. I literally just want to stay down here and be in second. If I can for the entire race, that would be the best scenario. Unlikely. Oops. So you can see everybody's kind of just getting closer and kind of backing off. So we could be going faster, but I don't want to touch anybody yet. I don't want to risk wrecking anybody until we really need to get going. Unless I start getting pushed here, then that's going to be an issue. Give one shot. Actually, I'm not even going to give one shot. I don't want to risk that. That's a stupid idea. Let's see. Basically, I think we just have a train here. I'm looking at it right. I can't quite tell in the mirror, but it seems to be just a train at the bottom of the track, which is good for me because I'm in second. So we'll see how it goes. Please don't push me in the corner. I don't trust anybody to push me in the corner. If you're pushing bumper to bumper or this early in the race, that's a bad idea. Should probably try to stay off of everybody. I mean, I'm going to do it here, but it's on the straightaway. Don't wreck me. Especially going into turn 3, that's a terrible idea. Everybody will wreck. Let's see. So on lap 3, this is going to be kind of a long race, but not really. It's a quick race, but it's going to feel long being up in second, trying not to wreck. I already got somebody that wrecked at one point. steer clear. I always like to steer clear of cars coming off pit road, just to be sure. So this is going to be, I don't know, there's usually some sort of point where everybody's just like, I want to go and chase everybody. And then there's a wreck, and I'm usually part of it, like this. This is where he tries to get inside of me, which usually doesn't end well. And we will have to pit as well, just so you guys know. We will have to pit for fuel. So I'm going to have to get on top of that at one point on the backstretch. Fix my fuel settings. We'll see how that goes. I just find it interesting, this car behind me, Richie Helger, is really close to the bottom off the corner, which just makes me nervous because it looks like he's trying to go to the inside of me. And I know that I'm a little higher up off the track, but usually you want to stay completely in line with somebody, one, so that they don't get nervous about you, but two, so that you can get more draft. Okay, he's inside of me. Hello. Hello. How are you? Did anybody else see that? How he just appeared inside of me? Inside of my car? That was odd. I'm gonna get inside if I can here. Nope, can't get inside. I'm getting trained. This is going really well. Glad that the green car got out of it, considering he's the one whose internet didn't work. Okay, he's going inside as well. Okay, let's get down low. This is better. Alright, so there goes several spots. I guess that's not how we wanted it to go, but that's how it did go, so we gotta make up spots. He just appeared inside my car, and I slid off the track trying not to wreck. Did not go how I expected it to. Let's see. I'm making up time up here, though. Try and just pull some spots back. Sit on the side draft, that would be great. I got one car trying to push me, which is helpful, but it's not working enough. Now we got some people moving. How's this gonna go? Yeah, he disappeared in the mirror, exactly, and then he appeared next to me, kind of inside me. So it just startled me. Just enough that I'm like sliding up the track to avoid him, even though if he's inside my car, it's kind of too late. But I decided that it was better to just avoid a wreck than to guarantee I'm in a wreck. Or to avoid a wreck than take the risk of being in one, I should say. I want to clear this car, and then get in line in 5th, I guess that would be. But I just don't see it happening. I've at least cleared one, but there's such a gap in front of him that I just feel like I can get there, and I cannot get there, apparently. Let's do that. He's so slow down on the straights, and then he gets the pull from the draft. It's weird. I'm not sure what's going on. Pretty low. Okay, not pretty low anymore. Took too long to get in there, so that did not work. Get in the line. There we go. Well, this is about the longest that I've ever noticed most of the field made it without wrecking in my short iRacing career. 20 to go, so this is going to be interesting. Like I said, it's a quick race. We're almost a third of the way. Actually, we're about a third of the way through. So we're all washing up the track. I'm going to try and park down below. That's not going to go well because he's blocking. Yeah, iRacing lobbies race cleaner than Heat 5, and the reason being you can get banned from iRacing if you're a dirty driver. So you don't really want to race dirty. That's the reason. You're not allowed to. iRacing will ban you if you get reported. And you like do it too much and you can prove that somebody did it intentionally, but a lot of times that happens. So fuel. I have 11 laps left. I'll deal with that in a little bit, probably about 5 laps. Volume is good. Let's see. So I'm at the back of this train. I'd like to not be at the back of the train because then I can not have to worry about losing the pack as much. And I'm probably going to lose the pack if I am at the back too long. He's just got such a toe from the draft, I can't get around him if they're all running the bottom. That's why I never understood running the top, because they just get one little bit of a toe and they fly past. I'm going to side draft you and see how that works. Alright, so I got one car, and then I just let him inside because I was scared to block him in case he turned me. So that didn't work. I'm really just trying to make moves. They're all content because they're all in the top 5. I don't like being 6th out of 6. That doesn't help. Because then I need somebody to be in front of me to go anywhere. I'd rather just start slowly moving than, make progress really quickly but have 3 cars in front of me doing it. because that would be on the last lap probably if that happened. Side draft, there we go. This is actually working really good. See if I can clear the 10. I mean, I keep making progress, but then I run out of momentum, and it does not work. So I gotta get in line as soon as the 10 car clears me, and then I can try to do something. So that was much better. And then I just gotta pick them off one by one like that. That should work. Alright, but if I mess up once, then I might lose all my progress. This is going great. Let's try this. Side draft. That was not a very good side draft, but whatever. He's gonna side draft me. That did not work. Get inside. There we go. So iRacing is really fun just because it's real people. You're racing online, and they're clean because they have to be. Alright, that actually went really, really well, that side draft, but I'm going to lose it all again. Maybe we can make this car lose the pack. That would be helpful. That would be optimal for me. Daniel Kovens. Oh, that's not going to be good. I got to get back down low. I'm trying to kind of back off so I can get a big run and just fly past everybody, but it's not working, as you can see. There we go. Kind of juke him out of that. Didn't really work, but I tried it. Made him think I was going below the line, hopefully. You're not supposed to, but you might as well make them think you're gonna, because then they might block you down low and get up top. That can always help. So, we'll see. Okay. Guess you're gonna try and pass below the line. There was not a car width there, but he's gonna take it anyway. You are not doing that. I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. What a side draft. What a side draft. That was impressive, I gotta say. Hand it to myself. That was not bad. He's gone. Half a second. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch back up. Come on, give me a draft, give me a draft. Come on. Oh, stay in line. Or get out of line. Whatever. Just going to block that. That was a dirty block, in all honesty. Come on. Alright. Daniel Koblenz is catching back up, which is unfortunate for me. I'd rather just not have everybody right there. You are not getting below me on that. Nope, sorry. I am sorry, but that is not happening. Side draft, there we go. That actually worked really well. That was sweet. Okay, that was almost a disaster. Don't hit me, please. Don't hit me, please. Don't hit me, please. That was great. It worked. I'm all the way up to 4th, kind of. Look at, oh shoot, that's not good. I thought I was clear. I thought I was clear. That's not going to be good. Break. Let's just go to the pit road. Actually, I can't. Can I? Nope, I'm going to have to. Hopefully I can make it to the end from here. Alright, so I have no draft. That's not good. Oh well. Try it. Try and do something here. Oh, that was not good. Why am I not in gear? This is not good. Are they repairing something? Oh, hold for 40 seconds because of... Yeah, so I'm done. I'm not going to win. Yeah, that was my bad block too. That was all on me. Oops. Oh, the leader's pitting. Ha! Hopefully they speed. That would be awesome. That would be so awesome. Yeah, I mean, he kind of just went in there. He saw I was coming down. I was coming down, and I thought I was clear, but I don't know. Just a racing deal, I guess. I like to blame people. Gotta get out as soon as I can. Alright, get going, bud. We gotta draft together. We're not gonna do well. Let me get the relative. There we go. Okay, so this is not going well anymore. We'll try it. We'll try it. Joe Gibson and I are gonna go and race really hard. Hopefully together instead of against each other. I'm gonna push the heck out of the back bumper of this car. It's gonna be quite interesting, gotta say. Don't swerve too. Oh my goodness. I hate when they like swerve around and they're not holding a steady line because that really slows us down. I'm trying to draft and it's not working. Go. Don't move. Okay. See, this is where it gets frustrating. It's a lot. I don't know who's on a controller and whatnot, but it's really frustrating when people are so slow and tedious with their or so. I guess I'm trying to say they're unsteady on the wheel, and so like you can see how he's kind of washing all over the place. So I have to kind of avoid and try to go fast as well. I'm gonna try and go around him and just have him push me, but I'm a decent pusher, so I'd rather not beat or do the pushing. There we go, good side draft, there we go. I think I pushed him a little too low, but I don't know, he kept washing down. I'm trying to side draft and he just kept washing down. So I kept moving down with him until he was gone. Now he's way gone, so we'll see. It's kind of I'm trying to side draft, I gotta be right next to you and you don't want me next to you, so you went down, so I went down more. And so that's what happened. So what position am I in? I think I'm a lap down, right? 40-second hold, that's probably where I am. Okay, so I am on the lead lap. That's good. That's good. Sweet. I just gotta stay on the lead lap and not get destroyed. That'd be really helpful, because the leader is... That's the leader? Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh. I'm literally right with the leader. About to be a lap down. It's crazy that the leader of the race can be that unsteady on the wheel. It's kind of wild. And what I mean by that is, like, I'm holding it all the way down at the yellow line the entire lap, for the most part, unless I'm, like, not paying attention. But these guys, a lot of them, they wobble all over the place. They don't hold it steady. And so they lose a lot of time. They lose everybody a lot of time doing that. I'm trying to catch up to some people so I can use them as a tow. But this is not working. There's no way I'm going to win without a wreck, so I kind of need the whole leader thing to... the whole lead pack to get together. We'll be right back, sounds good. Gonna give me a push or no? I don't understand. Let's see. So, that one sliding back over this one. Time to go. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna win, but it's fun to try. See what happens. Maybe I will, but it's unlikely. The whole pack, well, not the whole pack, but there's a couple cars together right after us, but I think they're side by side based off the distance. So I'm not holding the bottom right now, but he's not close enough to push. Which means it really doesn't matter where I am on the track. I'm just kind of biding my time until somebody will start to move over or start to get caught up to. But I'm not catching up to anybody right now. I'm up to 8th, but I'm going to need some major help with good luck, I guess, to win this. Oh shoot, don't let him in, don't let him in. That was a bad idea. Totally stood up the track, wasn't paying attention. Had an itch on my freaking throttle foot. That was a bad idea. Not idea, but you know what I mean. It was not a good thing. And so you can see there's several cars also up there. They're all about 20, 21 seconds apart, so they all catch up to each other pretty quick. Catching up to the 5th place car, the 14. But I'm still not gonna probably beat him. I'm just really not sure what I want to do for a strategy on this thing. How many laps of fuel do I have? 13.1. Okay, so I can make it on fuel. That's good. So that's interesting. Yeah, so this was kind of disappointing. I messed this up on myself. I ruined it for myself, but it happens. Everybody screws up every now and then. This guy's going to hopefully start pushing me a little better, because he's really backing off so much that I can't get a push to, you know, go faster. I'm topping out at like 186 or 7. Can't go any quicker. The third place car just... What's happening to third? That's interesting. Alright, so we still have about 15 seconds to gain on 10th and 11th, but they're not even for position on me, or for me. So, I don't really have to worry about them. If the 16 car right behind me could push a little better, we wouldn't be losing nearly as much time to second and third. Well, second and seventh, I guess. So we both have a reason to kind of go faster, and we are not going faster because, I don't know, I guess I'm not getting enough of a push. I mean, I'm holding it pretty steady, and I'm not really losing a whole lot of speed. I'm just hoping that I can get a push, and I'm not getting a push. It's very frustrating, to be honest with you. I kind of just want to go faster, and it's not happening because I'm not getting a push. There's not any kind of help happening. So, oh well. Just keep working it. Hopefully something better happens. And he's not really worried about it either, which is odd because, well, we weren't gaining on the, or we were losing on the 67, but not anymore. Now the 67 is losing time to us by quite a significant margin. This is the part where I'm actually getting close to the top 5. I'm in 6th. And if things happen the right way, I could win this thing, but I need this car behind me to wreck. And I'm not going to wreck them because, one, that's just not fun to win that way. And 2, I'd get banned. But I need something to happen. I don't mind if he wrecks himself trying to push me, but I'm certainly not going to wreck him. You gotta push better, bud. I'm sorry, but this is not working. We are not getting nearly enough of a push to make anything successful happen. We got 21.2 seconds to the next car, but they got a 3-car draft, so we're not going to gain any time on them. They got so much more speed. They're probably going another 5 miles an hour faster than I am, just because of the fact that they have 3 cars, and I have 1 behind me that's not really even pushing. It's crazy that that's who's winning the race. I just find that odd. And they're content to stay behind me too. There's 2 laps to go for them. Hold up. I am gaining a ton of time on 4th place. Jimmy Crawford, I'm gaining a ton of time on. 7th, I'm gaining a ton of time on as well. They must have wrecked. Maybe they're pitting, I don't know. So, oh yeah, they had something happen. So there's 1 spot. Up to the top 5, I believe, right? Yes, up to the top 5. And I have 2 laps left, the leader has 1. I'm up in 5th, so interestingly enough, I am doing okay in the top 5, but it's not going to be a win unless he decides to wreck himself, which he almost did, but he's not going to completely wreck himself. Oh, this is for position. Oh wait, no it's not, never mind, that's 7th. I was looking for 4th. Oh, what? Oh, I think the 16 just ran out of fuel. That's awesome. I'm going to win this race maybe, but I don't know. How much fuel do I have? I have 3, 6, 7 laps left, so why am I pulling away so much? I don't understand. Am I seriously going to win? It just seems odd that I'm gaining so much on other cars. I don't know. This is weird. I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, the leader championship has changed. I don't know what happened. Something happened. Okay, so Doug Ezel won, not the car that was behind me. I don't know what happened. That's weird. He was wildly sliding around on the apron, so I don't know if that's what happened or what. I'm gonna probably place 5th here, because that's 7th up ahead, so I don't really need to worry about it. So that's interesting. Let's have some fun as we cross the line. Ow. Just hit my arm on the table, that was fun. Oh well. That actually felt really good. I don't know how I did that either. Jeez. I just killed my arm. That was not fun. Oh well. Alright, I'm in the pit lane. Cool. I just hit my funny bone too. I just realized I hit it. That was actually pretty funny. I almost destroyed my own pit crew. That was almost really not safe. Look at that. Good thing there was only one guy off the pit road. Let's see the chat. Yeah, so that's an iRacing race on stream. I totally see what happened to the 16. He lost. I don't know what happened. Cause that was really weird. Oh, this is the lap. I really am baffled by what happened there. That was... Nope, apparently I'm getting hiccups too. That was weird. He just dropped off the face of the earth all of a sudden. I don't know if he wrecked or what happened, but... Oh yeah, I bet he wrecked here. Oh yeah. Nope, he just started slowing down for some reason. I don't understand. He's still there. On this lap. Yeah, look at this. Right there, he starts slowing down. What happened? I don't know what happened. I genuinely don't. He just slows down and continues slowing down and continues slowing down and eventually loses the race on the last corner. Yeah, look at this. This is the winner. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look how close this was. At the I mean, literally coming into the tri-oval. And Ezel wins it. Wow. That's awesome. I don't know what happened. He must have run out of fuel. That is the weirdest thing. Wow. Huh. That's bizarre. So, that is a race on iRacing. Sure, we'll save that. Yeah. Oop. So I think that's going to be it, though. I don't think we're going to do much else tonight. There's a NASCAR truck race starting in 10 minutes, so I think that may be what I'd do with the rest of my night. Beast Rover has not returned, unfortunately, at least yet. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you all very, very soon. Maybe tomorrow night, to be honest with you, for another iRacing stream. We'll see. Yeah, thanks for all watching. I'll see you soon. Peace. Well, now peace. Peace.